Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We got some spooky skies going on here. It's real nice. Hello. It's Wednesday night. Things are not going according to plan. So, my dad has not been feeling terrific lately, as I mentioned in my plan with me. He's been like kind of up and down, bouncing back, and then not feeling good again, and all over the place. Well, today my mom finally convinced him to go to the emergency room. So we were hopeful that he would be able to, they would have an easy answer. He needed fluids or something, and it's send him home. That's not the case. They are keeping him for 2 days, and so we don't know what's going on yet. He basically had no potassium levels at all. His LFTs are a mess, and he's having like GI symptoms, and they don't know what's going on. So it's very stressful. And yeah, so we're waiting for him to get into the room. My mom had us go to the house and get his sleeping machine and a couple other things that he needs for the night, and get his laptop so he can still get cute pictures of the dog and get his phone charger because his phone's gonna die. So yeah, we did go. We saw my mom, but we did not go in and see my dad because I don't know if they're allowing people, and I didn't want to like push it. And yeah, so that's that. Here comes husband. We have to do our 5 miles, so we are gonna go and do our walk. And not how this day was supposed to go. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. How are you? Be careful, okay? Be careful on the streets here. Don't get hit by a car, okay? Oh, well, hello. What are you doing? You're so funny. Look at your little face. Look at your little face. You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you. It is Friday morning. It's been a rough day since I last checked in on my vlog. I have Lily Grace. I don't know if you can see her because it's really dark in here. Oh, there she is. We found out yesterday that they think my dad has cancer, and we are just trying to, we have to wait to get more results and find out what it is. It looks really bad right now, which is weird and surprising because he hasn't lost any weight, he hasn't had any, he hasn't had any shortness of breath or anything like that. So he's just had the stomach stuff. I don't know. It's hard to. It's very surprising and it's hard to deal with. So we are trying to just keep going. What else can you do, right? So we don't have very many details right now, and that's a big part of the problem. We don't know what kind of. They think it's lung cancer with liver mets, and we don't know what kind of lung cancer yet because they can't do a biopsy until today or tomorrow. And later. She's been trying to take care of us. Yeah, so it's pretty far progressed if that's what it is. It turns out that the majority, not the majority, like over half of people who are diagnosed with lung cancer are diagnosed once it spreads, because I guess there's not necessarily a ton of symptoms when it's just the lungs. So I'm waiting for more information today. I talked to him, he's feeling really good. That's sad thing about it, once he went into the hospital, they fixed his dehydration issues and some other GI stuff he had going on. He's feeling really good, but he's still in the hospital. Hopefully he'll be coming home today. Layla. And then we'll go see him tonight if we can. And yeah,
trying to be hopeful. So, yeah. This is where we are, but I just wanted to check in because I don't want to skip documenting how I feel about stuff because I want to make sure that it might help me process things and have a timeline on them. I don't know. My nose is all congested because, I was crying for like hours and hours yesterday. But anyway, that's my check-in for today. I gotta get up and do some stuff that's good for my brain and try to keep taking care of yourself while you're going through these things with your family. So, that's all. Look at this sunrise though. It's so beautiful. There's still hope out there, At least I gotta tell myself that, right? It's really beautiful out tonight. We decided to go for a longer than normal walk. You taking a picture? Okay. Tell me where to stop. We decided to go for a longer than normal walk tonight. And this is our payoff. And a lot of cicadas. Can't do much about those around these parts in August. This is awesome. People brought a couch. My busy green garden. Take a walk on the trail and enjoy a nature picture book. Oh, that's so cute.
These things right here are called the Joe Pye weeds, but look how dry they are.
Yeah.
Normally they're gorgeous, and the butterflies love them.
I hope it rained back at home because we really needed
It
it.
rained a little bit.
This is so cute, and you can stop and read all the...
My busy green garden. We'll have to look it up, the story on everything on
I feel like people have gotten so innovative during the COVID about stuff like to keep you going,
Yeah.
This is my busy green garden. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Oh, there's a deer, like real deer. We got so close to the deer the other night. Or no, it was the morning. It was when we did our morning walk. Oh, look at the little chipmunk. Oh, this is so cute. Sunday morning. We stayed with my mom last night, so we're here. She can't go into the hospital to see my dad until 10, so we're just staying here until she leaves for that. Because of COVID, what the hospital is doing, they're now allowing one visitor per inpatient. So you designate one family member, friend, or whatever, and they can come. It's not just one at a time, it's one total per inpatient stay. So that really sucks because we can't go in and see my dad. We've just been, talking to him on the phone a lot. And like last night we had dinner and we just put the phone on speakerphone. So it was like he was having dinner with us. So we're waiting, nothing much really happens on the weekend at the hospital. So he's going out of his mind with boredom. And he's been doing some walks up and down the hallway a little bit just to keep moving because he misses his treadmill. He keeps saying he wants to come home and do his treadmill every day. And he wants to wash the car and he wants to make French fries. So he's he's keeping in good spirits so far. Tomorrow we'll hopefully have the results of his biopsy, and then they'll start a treatment plan once they have the results. So we're waiting on that for tomorrow. But their garden is so beautiful, just really, really very peaceful. They do have these water features. They don't have them on right now. But we got a little bit of rain last night and a little bit of thunderstorm. I was trying to get a video of the storm, but as soon as I took my camera out, it was like, nope, I will not. Lightning. So, husband is trying to get my dad's laptop to work because I feel bad he doesn't have anything to do at the hospital. He's been watching TV, but he said it's like the same, same couple movies over and over, boring. And so we're trying to get him his laptop set up. For some reason, it's got a bad Wi-Fi card and they can't get the Wi-Fi to connect at the hospital. So my husband's trying to fix that right now. Hopefully my dad will be able to at least talk to us. I know he's getting tired of texting. He can maybe talk to us on Messenger. That'll be a little bit easier. And we could send him pictures of Layla and pictures of the garden and everything. So, I don't know when he'll be home yet. We're hoping, so today's Sunday, we're hoping tomorrow to have the biopsy results, and then they'll hopefully be able to start his chemo tomorrow, and then they'll keep him, I would think, at least one night, which is good because I want them to be able to monitor and see, make sure he doesn't have any kind of bad reaction to the chemo, so that hopefully he'll be back like Tuesday or Wednesday. He'll be able to come home, which will be perfect because my off rotation starts, Wednesday at 6 p.m. So that's what we're hoping for, and then I can be out here helping them whatever they need for the next, 6 days I'll be off. So we'll see. Just take it one day at a time. It's been nice to be here with my mom. That's been helpful, I think, for all three of us. And yeah, we just have to take it one day at a time. There's nothing else we can do at this point. I was reading a couple blogs, because that's what I do whenever something new when a new diagnosis happens in the family. I'm like, let me read some blogs about people who have been through it. And I've read a couple of things that say, like, the first hours, days, and weeks are the hardest part because you don't know what's going on and you're just waiting for answers and you don't have a plan. And, once you get the plan, that's going to make you feel better. So that's what we're just holding on for that. So we'll see what happens. But just wanted to share their beautiful garden. I don't know if you can see the flowers down there too. And just very peaceful here. We did get a little bit of rain. Like I said, we got a storm and a little bit of rain. Not a ton of rain, and we're hoping it will rain again this afternoon. But there we are. All right. Take care, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday morning. It is the day we have been dreading. It's the day my dad will get his official diagnosis. I don't know when the doctors will be coming in. I don't know if I will be at work when it happens or what. But yeah, I've been doing the best I can over the past few days to kind of read information and try to get emotionally ready. I came outside to do my bullet journal. That's why I'm sitting out here. Nothing can get you really ready for the moment, I guess, because you don't know what you're going to find out. I wish you could see. Let me change the lighting. It's really, really pretty sky over there, but it's too washed out for some reason on the camera. Anyway, I know that no matter what the diagnosis is, if anybody can fight this, my dad can, and he's got a great team behind him. I talked to my Aunt Carol last night, who is a 2-time cancer survivor. 2 different kinds of cancer. And both times she did awesome and made it through really strongly. And it was reassuring to talk to her because she has been through this, and she knows. She was telling us what questions to ask and what things to insist on and that kind of stuff. And so, I don't know. I'm not a religious person. I am not a Christian, and so sometimes when people ask for prayers, I'm like, I don't know what to say because my prayers are not exactly going to the same place, I guess. I don't know, but I have been praying a lot and asking my spirit guides for help and asking my spirit guides to stand behind my dad and all of us. And this is what today is the first day. We've waited
well, we've known since Thursday that this is cancer. And then now we will know what kind of cancer and what the next steps are, what the process is. They're hoping to get him a port installed today, and then they would start the first chemo today. I think the chemo that they've chosen, it will be every 3 weeks. It might be a couple days at a time. I'm not sure about that part yet. But they basically want to shrink the tumors on his liver to give him back a better liver function. And then once the liver tumors are shrunk, then they will add on another chemo. So they're going to do this the first one just at first, just to get the liver tumors down, because there's a lot of inflammation in his LFTs are real bad. So he hasn't really been having any like complaints about this or anything, about any kind of symptoms related to that. It's just lab work that's showing that. So I don't really understand how all of this works in terms of how you feel and how you don't feel, you know. So I've been reading a lot of message boards, and that's been helping a little bit, giving me some hope, and, you know, seeing people's individual journeys. And you can read all the statistics that you want, but the statistics that are out there are already outdated because they are not happening in real time. You know, they're retrospective. And that's what I keep trying to remind myself. It's like, look at these stories of these people who are having success about things that have recently been approved in the last 2 years, because that's going to be more telling than the statistics that exist right now. So anyway, just trying to do whatever I can to stay positive, you know. If any of you ever watched The Walking Dead, I always loved the family dynamic with Beth and Maggie and their dad Herschel. And when things would get tough or someone was not well and they were trying to get through difficult times, they would say, everyone has a job to do. And like, you know, I've always loved that phrase, and I feel like I'm tapping into that even more right now. Everybody has a job to do, and my job is to be totally strong and a badass for my dad and an advocate for him and support my mom. And yeah, and that's that. So, you know, obviously by the time this video ever goes up, we will already be past this day, but you know, just think good thoughts for all of us, especially for my dad. He's the toughest guy I know, and so I think if anybody has a chance, he does. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Update, it is Monday night. We finally got the results of my dad's biopsy. I'm going to say around 5 o'clock. And it is confirmed what they suspected. Which is extensive small cell lung cancer with liver mets. And so he begins chemotherapy tomorrow. He's going to do, and you're so cute, look at you. He's going to do, I think, 4 rounds of chemo with carboplatin and etoposide. So he'll do 3 days of the etoposide and just 1 day of the carboplatin on the first day with the etoposide. And then in 3 weeks, he'll start immunotherapy with, I think it's called Tecentriq. So I'm pretty excited about the immunotherapy, because I was worried that that's new. It's a new standard of care in small cell lung cancer treatments. So I was very excited to hear that the oncologist is like super on board with that. And also that the oncologist approached this today with, this is our plan for the next 2 years. Oh, don't you dare. Nice try. You sneaky. So yeah, it gave me some hope that the oncologist was approaching this as, this is our plan for the next 2 years, and then in 2 years we reassess and adjust as we need to. So that was, you know, I was worried they would be giving up on my dad, because my dad's almost 70 and diabetic and has high blood pressure. All of those things are controlled, but nonetheless. So anyway, husband forced me to eat, so he got us pizza. And I said the only thing I wanted was fried zucchini. That's the only thing I could think of that I could probably keep down, and he got me a whole plate of stuff and a salad, because he's like, you need your veggies. So it was a rough day, a rough diagnosis. We're all very anxious. So my dad will get a PICC line put in tomorrow. They're going to do the brain MRI tomorrow, just as a baseline before they start the chemo, and then he'll get his first chemo, and then he should be home Friday night, and we're going to go see him on Friday, huh? My Layla Grace. So that's the update.
I'm trying to keep on keeping on, and everybody has a job to do. And my job is to be the best support that I can. I hope everybody has a good night. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday night, and my dad started his chemo. I'm trying to think of what time it is right now. What time is it? 8? Okay. Probably about an hour ago. This was a long day of waiting. Very long day of waiting. But so far, so good. So he's not had any reactions to the first chemo. That is a 2-hour drip. And then the second chemo will be a 1-hour drip. And that should be starting around 9. So, to help deal with my anxiety, and because I am so fucking over the rat, we decided to finish the rat tonight. So we were out here for a little over 8 miles. We're, how many miles in are we, babe? 3? Yeah, 3? About 3 miles. So we are planned a walk that will take us about the duration of my dad's chemo drip. Since I can't be there with him, and I will just keep myself busy and do something good for my body, which will put good vibes into the universe, and that's how the universe works. It functions on good vibes. So that is the update. I will give another update when we are home. You see me? Am I showing up on the camera a little bit? It is about to be the end of 1,000 kilometers. 1,000-ish. 1,000 las kilometers across Tennessee. Please do not fall, Fox, in your final moments of this race. We are about to come into the home stretch. Maybe you can't see me, but you can definitely hear me. The culmination of nearly 4 months of annoying the shit out of my better half. Here we are, coming up the steps, coming into the house. We did it. I almost fell on the steps. Here we are. Yeah, I would crawl up the steps to finish. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let me switch my hands. Can you see my watch? You can't see my watch. Oh, it's upside down and backwards. Hold on one moment. There it is, 8.47. That will complete it. We needed 8.3 and we got it. Oh, I can't have a Gatorade. We drank them all.
No, there's 2. Come in the freezer.
Yes. All right, here we are. Today's date, which was my goal to finish on the 25th. Miles, yes. And distance run on this date, 8.47 miles. Does anything happen? No. We have received your submission. Allow 24 hours for it to show on the map. Okay. I didn't know if something would happen. I guess tomorrow I will find out. This updates every day at 8 a.m. they pull the data, 9 a.m. they post the data, so we will see tomorrow. Alright, I had some salad. I did eat something. Whoa. I did eat something, so that's good. I'm trying to eat. Mom keeps saying, you have to keep your strength up, you have to keep your strength up. And husband's like trying to force me to eat too, so I did eat something. I had my supplements, and I'm getting into bed now. I'm gonna try to read for a little bit. And I talked to my dad. He started the second chemo. I'm gonna just check in with him, make sure. I think it should have been completed. He got some low blood sugar at the end of the first chemo, so they had to wait a little bit and give him some crackers and juice. So it wasn't like too low. If it was like high enough that it was able to be brought up by crackers and juice, that's pretty good. So, and then they delayed the second bag a little bit, and then once blood sugar came back up to like 100, then they did the second bag. So, but he said he's feeling good. They gave him steroid. I think the steroid's giving him some more energy. And yeah, so he'll be there. Tonight is Tuesday. He will be there tonight. And his second dose of chemo is tomorrow. Third dose is on Thursday, and then he should come home Friday. He has to get, I believe it's Neulasta. I'm not 100% certain because my mom didn't get the name of it, but I think they're going to do a Neulasta injection, and that's to prevent his neutrophils from dropping too low. And so he'll get that outpatient on Friday. He'll be discharged Friday morning and get that outpatient in the afternoon, and then he'll be home Friday. And so then I'll be staying over there. I am picking up shifts at work Friday and Saturday because my partner had a friend pass away very suddenly, like someone her age, like in their 30s. This was very tragic. So the memorial's this weekend. So I'll be working her shifts, but I'll be staying at my parents' house from Friday night on until I guess Wednesday night, because I have a vacation day. It's like my schedule is like so screwy. And then I'll be back to work on Thursday next week, and then I have Friday and Saturday off next week because I'm working Liza's Friday and Saturday this week. So it's just it's all a mess. Everything is a mess. So tomorrow night I am going to do my meal plan. I just talked to my mom. I'm gonna forward. I'm freezing. I'm going to forward her the list of the veggies that we just got in our CSA today, and then we're going to try to plan some meals that we can eat at the house around that. And we got some zucchini, so maybe we'll make some like zucchini bread or something, or maybe some zoodles. We'll just try to, we're going to be cooking over there. So I'll be there from Friday night, so probably through Wednesday. I'll probably come back Wednesday just because it's a long drive from their house. Not a long drive, but it's like almost 45 minutes maybe. I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour from their house to my store, whereas it's only 25 minutes from my house. So anyway, long, this has been a very talkative vlog, going through all of this stuff. So far, so good. I was really worried about my dad starting the chemo tonight because I wanted to just make sure he didn't have like an allergic reaction to it or something like that. I know he's going to have side effects. They are pre-treating it with anti-nausea meds, and he's taking dexamethasone, I believe, is the steroid. But I was worried if he would have an allergic reaction, so I'm really glad that they have chosen to start his chemo inpatient. I think that's very smart. So far, so good with his oncologist. We seem to really like him. He seems to be really on top of things, and yeah. So everybody, keep the prayers, keep your fingers crossed, keep us in your thoughts while we go through this, and my dad goes through this. I'm going to close out the vlog here, and I hope everybody is hanging in there. Hug your parents, call your parents, hug everybody that you love. I mean, put a fucking mask on. I know COVID is scary, but put a fucking mask on and hug your people that you need to hug. So, all right, take care, everybody.